진짜로 막 큰일 나면 어떡하려고. 자, 이제 갑시다. 모든 준비는 끝났다.
야. 야.
아까 페이파가 상자에서 뭐 가져가라 했는 거 그것도 안 챙겼는데 지금 챙겨도 뭐라 안 할라나? 페이파의 박스. 잠금 해제 있네. 이거는 열쇠 이미 받은 거지. 애들 아무도 뭐라 안 한다. 오, 이거 좋은 거 받았어. 내가 끼고 댕기는 거. 굿. 갑시다. 와. 웅장하다. 나 몸뚱이 개뚱뚱한 거 봐.
Now, let's see how strong those walls are. Let it rip!
무서워. 야. 근데 안 닿는데 저기까지? 성까지?
The trebuchet has to be calibrated. That's perfectly normal.
닭
I'll have them
불쌍해.
range in no time.
근데 큰일이네. 저 성까지 안 닿아서 문제인 거지 지금.
Move.
뭐야?
Move. Damn it, I have to get to Sir Divish. Sir, they're coming. There's no time.
Someone bring water. Breathe, man. You'll be all right.
오고 있다고?
Who's coming?
There's an army on the way.
아,
And they're carrying the colors of Havel Medic of Valdek. And they're very close.
Havel Medic. He's surely not coming to help us.
Not that bastard. I have a score to settle with.
철천지 원수. HT 백 나 그 깔아왔어. 이거 깐 거임. DLC 그거. 보이스랑 다 설치하고 왔어요.
Toth's reinforcements are about to descend on us.
That swine. How many men?
We don't know exactly, but there are many, and they will probably be here by dawn.
So soon? How is it that we knew nothing about this before?
The whole land is in chaos. It's a wonder we can find out anything at all.
If they attack from the rear,
We'd be finished, just as Toth has been planning.
The sneaky weasel.
he's been one step ahead of us the whole time.
Not this time, though.
어깨가 존나
Robot,
웃음벨인데.
How do you think the weather will be tomorrow?
어깨가
sir,
개웃기네.
if my joints don't deceive me, and they rarely do, it'll rain. It'll rain buckets.
Here. We'll make a stand here, I and Radzig's men. You will wait until they charge us, and then strike them from the rear. Here and here. If we succeed, we'll have it over and done with before they notice anything in Townburg.
It might just work. But we'll have to leave someone in the encampments in case they do come out of Talberg.
A few men will be all I need.
Well, that depends on whether you can hold out. We don't even know how many there are.
We will hold out.
I'll give the orders to my men.
We will be ready.
My part in the battle, sir. I wanted to go with the Skalitz men.
I need more than that from you.
More, sir?
If we can't hold out at the quarry, we're finished. You, I, Hanish, and Radzik. And since Hanish is commanding the flank attack, Radzik is captive and I'm wounded. Captain Robard will be leading on the field.
Of course. Who better?
There's no question Robard's a good commander, but many of the men will be from Skalitz. We need someone there who knows them and has their respect.
Sir?
난가?
I mean you.
But that is... I
그래요.
want to be in the vanguard.
Now hear me well, Henry.
필요할 때
There are whole cemeteries
해야지.
full of heroes who rushed into danger. And if the first human you meet runs you through, it won't be good for morale. Not to mention that Radzik would have my guts for garters. In the battle, you and a group of Skalitz men will be concealed in the woods
매보.
over the road.
But sir, I think I should...
Quiet. Don't underestimate
자꾸 말
the
듣고
task
하네.
of setting. You'll have to keep nervous men on a short range and not attack too soon. And then conduct the attack on the rear so fiercely and quickly that the foe has no chance to react. If the line
빠르게.
should start to break, we need someone with their head firmly on their shoulders to keep control of the men.
Very well, sir.
That's what I like to hear. When you're ready, go and join the Skalitz men. They'll be mustering in the woods above the road to Rete.
아 무서워. 자, 밥 먹고.
You were sadly mistaken. Alvo Medic is bearing down on us with his band of goat fuckers.
어머
And if
말이
there's
좀
one thing we
천박하다.
pride ourselves on in Talmberg, is that
여기가 아닌가? 잠깐만. 아. 오케이, 저기로. 준비는 뭐 됐죠? 우리 갑옷 소리 안 그래도 다 해놨고 옷도 새로 다 싹 입었고 괜찮아. 괜찮아. 가자. 할 수 있다.
All right, now to business. Get ready in the ravine before the bridge to Rovna. We'll drain their blood.
아, 무기도 아까 써버렸음. 아, 이거 설마 뭐 만들고 가자는 아니겠지? 아니, 이게 좀, 그치, 좀, 그치. 일단, 여기는 가자. 여기 일단 얘네는 쳐들어온 거니까, 얘네랑 저희 공성이랑 따로야. 어차피 또, 한번 또 마주하는 기회가 있는 것 같습니다. 탕약은 있어야 되는데. 탕약 있다. 기력도 있어. 기력 있으면은 됐어. 기력이 이제 조금 방어 잘 되는 거. 에이, 지금 대낮인데. 설마. 그니까 사람 잡으면 큰일 나는데. 괜찮아. 올빼미가 없는 상태에서도 싸운 적이 있지 않습니까? 너무 그런 거에 의존하면 안 된다. 길이 여기가 맞나? 맞다. 이렇게 저장됐고
Not yet.
대기. 저 렉 걸린 것 같은데요?
Just a little longer.
버그인가? 아니,
Hold. Hold.
연출인가?
Easy, man.
야, 애들 개 많다.
Easy. Easy.
아니, 나도 안고 싶은데 근데 이게 좀 이 상태는 버그가 맞지 않나?
They were expecting us. First troops to the bridge. Straight through. Vanguard. To the left. And the rest, come with me. We'll flank the bastards.
대기. 어!
At them! Charge! Grind those horsens into the
저
dirt!
사생아 놈들을! 일로 와라! 내가 뒤에서 찌를게! 이렇게 한 놈 한 놈씩 어그로를 끌며 뭐라? 오케이 제대로 찔렀어 방금. 나이스. 애들이 좀 확실히 단단하네. 그냥 온 애들은 아니야. 좀 렉 걸리는 느낌인 애들이 너무 많아서 그런가? 둔기를 제일 조심해야 돼. 둔기가 개 아파. 좋네, 매우 찔러. 그래. 앞뒤로 패, 앞뒤로. 얘네 거 좀 먹어가는 것도 괜찮은데? 와, 은박차가 아니라 금박차가 있네, 얘네는. 탕약도 챙겨. 뭐야. 왜 이렇게 빨라. 얘들아, 파이팅! 하늘씨 경을 도와라? 오케이. 일단 돈보다는 애들을 살리느냐가 문제야. 돈이야 뭐. 돈 우리 7,900원이나 있으니까 굳이 욕심내지 말자. 오케이, 깊숙이 들어가, 깊숙이 들어가! 오케이. 매우 찔러. 아이고. 근데 이런 거 보면 진짜 기분이 좋지가 않아.
What? This boy.
You should show a little more respect, Divish.
어?
You'll need it when you kneel before Istvan.
Oh, now the pup shows his teeth.
Istvan, you say? Not Sir Istvan? Or Lord Toth? Just how intimate are the two of you?
I know him. He's Eric. Toth's captain and right-hand man.
그래, 우리 잡았던 놈 맞지?
Finally, some good news. Shackle him and guard him closely.
나 그때 잡혔을 때.
Those bastards want to destroy our trebuchet.
야. 와, 얘도 진짜 사방에서 온다. 확실히 인원이 진짜 많으니까. 얘들아, 이거 걸어가게? 나 말 타고 가자. 아니 무슨 무슨 일이야? 아니 우리 베이비 개선해봤네? 아 근데 말이 불러지길래 원래 안 되면은 못 부르던데. 불러지는 대신에 저렇게 승차거부를 하는 게 생기는 건가? 안 돼. 안 돼. 헬리 개빨라. 다 따라잡았어. 뭐야, 뭐 오는데? 방해하는 놈들인가? 이 새끼야 바로 컷. 어디 금방지게? 어? 어디? 금방! 금방! 나이스. 바로 눈 찔러버리기. 어디 있는지 안 보여가지고. 오케이. 가자! 아, 여기구나. 여기 맞나? 여기가 아닌데. 아 미안, 길을 몰라서. 아 여기다. 누가 화살 쏜다. 애들 있다. 들어가. 적진 안에 들어가 일단. 인내질러. 컷. 관통의 맛이 어떠냐? 일로 와라. 잘한다. 남아있는 놈들 다 죽여. 일로와. 이 새끼가. 됐다. 성공. 내가 사람 죽이고 웃었나? 그래. 죄송. 그래, 얘네는 적이야. 이겼다! 나이스!
Well,
The damage isn't too serious.
so we can shoot.
Not just yet.
Sir, what are we waiting for?
You've heard his threats, Robard. Do you want him to kill Radzik and my wife? We have to consider all our options.
And it would be a shame
그러니까
to destroy
쟤네가
the
그냥
castle,
여기저기
too.
있는 도적들도 다
How do we get that
모으고
rat out of there?
뭐 이런
So I might have a
조합이야.
solution.
그래서 그냥 애들만 좀
What about
많은?
exchanging hostages? He was the captain at Vranjik, and he brought Istvan's reinforcements here. He seems to be on very intimate terms with Toth. He might be able to tell us something. And he might even be as valuable to his lord as Lady Stephanie and my father are to us.
You're your father's son, by God.
You're a godsend.
일단 손가락 하나 자르고 시작하죠.
We'll interrogate this whore son, and then decide what to do next. Come to my tent when you've rested.
Start talking, or make your peace with God.
God be with you, lad. What can I do for you?
I won't betray my lord.
뭐야?
Sir, I met the parish priest of Ujet, and I must say he's a very interesting man.
I should say so.
이 얘기는 갑자기 왜 하지?
When he finished his studies, they say he made a living
뭐
as a merchant,
접대했던 거
and he
같은데?
suddenly came back and but he's a fair man, and I'm fond of him. God be with you.
Well now, Eric. It is Eric, isn't it? Looks like the boot's on the other foot this time, doesn't it?
Fuck you.
You need to change your tone. If you start being nice, you might just come out of this alive. So now I'll ask you a few questions, and you better think carefully about how you answer them.
보자.
Who is this Todd?
어차피 다 물어봐야 되는 건가?
He's an orphan, same as me. The Turks killed his parents, so he started killing Turks. Sigismund needed men like that, so Istvan ended up in his service.
How did you meet him?
What's that got to do with anything?
이건 실패?
What is he after?
Are you really that clueless? To destroy Wenceslas's allies. You.
Who does he take his orders from?
Are you stupid? He works for Sigismund.
완전 바보 멍청이가 되어버렸어요.
How many men does he have in the castle?
How should I know? There were nearly 70 of us at the beginning, but there's probably not even half left. But that's still more than there ever were in that castle. More than enough to defend it.
Listen to me. Toth has hostages in the castle, and we have you. So, how about an exchange?
Do you take him for a fool? Do you really think he'd give up the only thing he has that stops you from attacking? He'll never accept an exchange.
You better pray he will, for your own sake. Because once we attack, you'll be worthless to us. And what do you suppose will happen to a worthless bandit? I won't waste any more time on you. You could have saved yourself, but apparently you value your master's skin more than your own.
I don't need to save myself. Istvan will save me. And he'll kill every last one of you.
Why should he save you?
그러니까 바꾸자 했는데
He'll sacrifice you, just like everyone in Franjik and
바꿔버리면은
You're nothing but a common
자기네들
bandit.
죽을 거 아니까 안 바꿀 거다라는
He'll come for me.
그런
And
얘기.
anyone who lays a finger on me will pay dearly.
Now I'm curious. Why would he care that much about you? Could it be your lovers?
You never understand.
For a while there, I thought we'd get nothing out of him. But in the end, he
근데 뭐
spilled his
술술
guts.
얘기하긴 하네
I thought
확실히.
you were much too easy on him. But it seems your approach was the right one.
다 불어버리네.
Anyway, it's clear that young fellow is no ordinary brigand. And he believes Toth cares about him. We'll just have to see if the bastard cares as much about him as Divish does about his wife and you about your father.
Well, Divish, I think the time has come to find out just how much Toth values our hostage. Do you want to parley with him yourself?
I think I'll leave that to you, Hamish.
So be it. I'll do my utmost. Bring the hostage below the battlements.
Sir Istvan!
긴장된다.
What is it? Did our neighborly visit catch you unprepared?
A little, but we've settled in nicely. And this fellow is enjoying our company so much, we simply can't get rid of him.
표정 봐.
It seems we are in similar situations. Perhaps it's time to send our respective guests.
표정이 달라졌죠?
What a chance.
Do you take me for a fucking fool?
Be warned. If anything happens to Eric, I'll let every manjack here have his way with this bitch, and I'll dice Kobila into goulash meat.
Nobly spoken, your grace. But for all I know, you may have done that already.
Divish, I'm sorry.
라드직도 보여줘. 살아있는지. 그래.
Greetings, friends. Fear not, Lord Toth is treating us like royalty.
이게 뭐야, 개그 캐릭터야?
They're unharmed, as you can see. But don't try any tricks, or they won't be for long, Hanush.
오케이. 그래도 말은 좀 통하겠네. 확실히 쟤 좀 많이
It
아끼나
seems
보다.
your lord doesn't place any great value in you, boy.
일단 쟤를 건들면은 죽인다니까.
I'm sorry. It looks like it's not going to be that easy.
Well, at least we know they're alive.
그치, 일단
I
살아있는
didn't
건
expect
알았지
much
않아?
of it anyway.
He won't harm them as long as we have this fellow.
생사 확인은 다 했고 이제 문제는 그럼
Well,
인질
friends,
교환도 안
What do
되니까
you suggest?
큰일 났네.
I'd say we have no choice but to attack.
It's a great risk, Robard, with Stephanie and Radzig inside.
I know how you feel, sir, but Toth is no fool. They are his last safeguard. He will do nothing to harm them until he is sure of victory.
Would you be saying that if it were your wife inside?
Or your father?
Well, let me point out that we have
그쵸,
no choice
저
anyway. We
출생의
don't have enough
비밀로
supplies to keep men
귀족이거든요.
here for weeks, while gangs of brigands and Sigismund's army roam the countryside. Toth won't agree to an exchange, and even
나도
if he
내가
did, we'd have
평민인
to
줄
let him
알았지.
go. With all his men, he'd be a thorn in our sides till Judgment Day.
Sir, a message has arrived.
Oh, what is it?
Margrave Jobst is approaching with his retinue and wants to speak with you.
Jobst, you say? All right.
What's he doing here?
Who's Jobst?
Jobst of
뭐지?
Luxembourg is cousin to King Wenceslaus and Sigismund.
지게스부터
He's the
사초?
Margrave of Moravia.
Only a year ago, he was collaborating with Sigismund and the League of Lords. He betrayed King Wenceslas and his ally Prokop.
근데
Now,
뭐야?
he's changed sides, appointed himself the leader of the rebellion against Sigismund, and wants to liberate Wenceslas.
Whichever way the wind blows.
진짜 박쥐 같은 놈이네.
Nevertheless, it seems the decision is made for us. We don't want Jobst camping with us in front of our own castle like a band of gypsies.
I'm afraid you're right, Hanush. All right. We'll let the men rest a while and then attack. Come to me when everything is ready.
아, 분위기가 너무 안 좋아. 테레사? 그쵸. 테레사 땡사 맞지? 한 번 맹세는 영원한 맹세다. 방법은 이제 무력뿐이다. 그러면은 저기 한번 들렸다가 오자. 물약을 이번엔 좀 구해놓을까? 여기 약초상 들려가지고 물약을 사자. 우리 말 아까 베이비 왜 그랬어? 어? 난 너 몸땡이 무거워져서 버리는 줄 알았잖아. 보자, 어디지?
야,
good day.
약초상들은 차 마시는 걸 좋아하나 봐.
Good luck, then.
올빼미는 안 파네. 개 많아. 보자. 버섯이랑 벨라도나 좁쌀. 버섯, 벨라도나, 좁쌀. 일단 물을 부어놓고 좁쌀 2개 간다. 벨라도나 넣고 3번. 버섯 넣고 증류하기. 자, 됐습니다. 이렇게 하면 3개 만들어지. 개꿀.
야. 야. 야.
준비됐습니다. 갑시다.
I'm glad you came.
At your
부르셨습니까?
service, sir.
I'm about to give the order to bombard Talmberg. And since it's mainly thanks to you that we still have a trebuchet, I think you should have the honor of the first shot.
I'll be
제가요?
delighted.
To smash my castle?
어머!
I can't say I share your
어머
enthusiasm.
미친!
Sorry, sir.
아니 하라면서요. 왜 또
There's
한다니까
nothing to it.
싫어.
The men will load the trebuchet. All you have to do is pull the lever.
Well, I suppose I could manage that.
Then we'll bombard Talmberg for several days. Sir Robard will explain what comes next. God be with you.
어이가 없네. 어쩔 수 없지 뭐. 한창 예민하시니까.
Load the trebuchet.
자, 상점? 잠깐 왔다. 나 어디 있는 거지? 그럼 나 어디 있어야 되지? 내가 여기 타는 거. 확실히 진짜 오래 걸린다. 진짜 리얼하네. 여기서 내가 여기 넣어주는 건가 이거를? 너희가 하는 거야? 저렇게 무거운 바위를 들고 밀어서 진짜 빡세다. 사용. 발사. 우와. 와, 맞았어. 성에 맞았어. 와, 되게 신기하다.
Greetings. What do you need?
뭐야?
God be with you.
누구랑 얘기해야 되지? 던졌는데요. 로바드경. 아까 여기 근처 어딘가에 서 계셨는데? 여기다. 이제 뭐 합니까?
Divish said.
쌌는데요.
Sir Divish.
Sir Divish said you tell me what happens next.
We're going to watch Istvan shitting himself.
That's all.
For a few days at least. So if you have anything to attend to, now's the time. Just don't forget to come back.
뭔가 할 일이 있다면 미리 하라는 건가? 이틀간의 폭격이 끝날 때까지 기다리세요? 이틀?
I'm here.
Can't you see we're still bombarding?
아, 이게 아니구나.
I have some trophies.
Show me. So many. My lad, you're like the smiting right hand of God.
귀 6개. 일단 뭐 그러면 도울 만한 게 있습니까?
A few of them have taken to their heels. If they stop in Gutenberg, I'll be glad enough. But I fear they may have other plans.
If those were the best of
도망친
Islam's men, they
놈들.
could be lurking in the woods. They'll probably wait to attack us at the worst possible moment.
My
그치,
fear
위험하지.
exactly. I won't breathe easy until Toth is hanging from the gate. But in the meantime, I'll be glad to know the woods at my back are clear. Can I count on you?
Of course, Sorobon. Would you like me to bring back their gear as evidence they're dead?
That's not necessary. I trust you, Hal. You don't even have to do the killing. Just let me know where you find them, and that'll be that. There's no need for you to get hurt in the process.
알겠습니다.
Good luck then.
어머. 야, 뭐 이렇게 많아? 이 새끼들 많이도 도망갔네? 사방에 있구만. 여기 털고 그 다음에 이제 친구들이랑 쿠마는 변장해서 놀러 다니면 되겠다. 가볼까? 애들 잡는 김에 돈도 벌고
Yeah.
무서워 소리. 무서워. 나 저러고 진짜 사고 나면 어떡하냐? 진짜 부인 아니면은 아빠 둘 중에 죽는다든지 사고 나면 진짜 오케이. 쏘면서도 확실히 마음이 그렇게 편하진 않는다.
Yeah.
이놈들 어디 숨어 있을까? 멧돼지 사냥터도 있네? 노로만 있는 줄 알았는데 아니구나. 와, 아니 이거 멧돼지인 줄. 나무네. 멧돼지인 줄 알았어. 이놈들 꽁꽁 숨어있네?
Yeah.
와우. 소리가 계속 나. 그런가? 아, 여긴 범위 박이구나. 여기를 가볼랬는데 지나왔었나 이미? 찾았다. 저기 있네. 오케이. 이놈들. 살아 돌아갈 수 있을 거라 생각했나?
Is someone there?
Go.
분기가 좀 확실히 매서워. 잠깐만, 쟤는 된 거 같다. 일로 와!
I'll have you.
가드. 잠깐만. 뒤통수를 조심해! 둔기 버킹. 이 새끼 뒤에서 이렇게 후들겨 패가지고 씨. 젠장. 잠깐만, 사람 뒤질 수도. 뭐야? 팀킬 뭐야? 좋았어. 조심. 나이스. 이놈의 새끼. 조금 아찔했다. 조금 아찔했어. 잠깐만, 붕대. 아까 한 놈, 뭐야? 야, 쟤 뭐야? 이 새끼 뭐야? 누가 살아있는 거야? 개 섞어라. 오케이. 어딜 감히 도망칠 생각을 해. 허허, 이 친구 안 될 친구구만. 더 털어먹을 거 없나? 아까 야영지가 어디였지? 길을 잃었구만. 아, 여기다. 생각보다 사람은 많이 없네. 아까 뭐 3마리? 걔는 사람이 아닙니다. 나쁜 놈들이니까 사람 아님. 아, 오늘 하루 종일 풀고 있음 진짜.
야.
큰일 났다. 자, 그 다음에 C. 여기 가보자.
야.
진짜 맛없는 거 아니야? 아, 싫어. 와, 수세미 먹어본 적 있는데, 그러니까 즙으로 마신 적 있는데, 와, 진짜 충격적인 맛이었어. 아, 그래요? 그치, 원래 약이 맛이 없는 법이야. 약이란 게 원래 그렇지. 선빵 필승. 일로와! 두 놈! 아직 누가 있네? 사람을 봐가면서 싸움을 걸었어야지. 나 누군지 알아? 어? 도망가고 싶지? 허허, 이제 저희 검싸움으로는 안 됩니다. 까칠 수 없삼. 다 저질러버림. 딱히 뭐 먹을 것도 없고, 아 이거나 먹자. 수리도구 이런 거 챙겨두고. 자 여긴 됐고 이제 B만 하나만 가면 되겠네.
야. 야. 야.
원래 엄마들이 그걸 노리고 주는 거라고? 맛없는 그거? 나는 그래서 안 맞는 걸 선택했어. 아니 그러니까 나 몸이 허하니까 막 한약이나 수세미 뭐 양배추 도라지 이런 거 엄청 많잖아. 그래 좀 다 하나씩은 먹어봤었거든요. 근데 진짜 난 못 먹겠어서 난 안 낫는 길을 택했지. 수세미 안 먹어봤구나? 개맛 없습니다 진짜. 먹으면 헛구역질 올라옴. 안 먹어! 먹으라고 잔소리해도 안 먹어! 맛없어! 그치 진짜 맛없음.
야.
이제 맛으로 먹는 배즙이나 그런 거랑은 차원이 다르달까? 그쵸? 사과즙 이런 거는 그냥 음료수고 수세미는 아니야. 걘 진짜 아니야. 뭐야? 길이 어디지? 맞을걸요? 그런 거? 그 설거지 할 때 그 수세미 아님? 뭐야. 범위 바뀌곤. 아, 여기 있다. 허허. 마지막 놈들이군. 뭐야.
What are you doing here?
사냥꾼이구나. 사냥하고 있습니다.
Hunting, of course.
The bloody insolence. A poacher owning up to it without batting an eye. You'll be thrown in jail for that, you bastard.
에?
Look here. Can't we fix things?
뭐야. 밀렵꾼은 감옥에 참아할 수 있어?
Fine? Forget it. Jail is the penalty for poaching.
그래?
That's the law here.
Supposing I were to pay the fine to you directly?
The law is quite...
아니, 난 근데
It would depend how much the fine was.
여기 원래 도적 새끼들 잡으러 왔는데.
Right. You've paid your fine. You can go.
Thanks.
아니야. 그 뜻이 아니라. 그 뜻이 아니잖아. 지금 그런 수세미 말이야. 그 얘기한 거지. 아씨. 그니까 그게 말이 되냐고. 얘는가? 뭐야 이놈들. 뭐야. 아니 네가 앞에 있다가 네가 맞은 거잖아. 이 새끼야 찌르고 있는데 이거 길을 막아? 네가 잘못한 거임. 이 새끼. 이 새끼 봐. 나 때리는 거 봐.
Hey, you! Don't move a muscle.
항복 항복 항복.
Now you've done it, laddie. We have
지가 맞아놓고 짜증나게 진짜.
This definitely won't come cheap. You'll learn.
죽여버릴까. 안 되네.
This is surely no way to treat one of Sir Radzig's men. Dread to think what he'll do when he finds out.
Try your fairy tales on someone else.
200원?
I can't pay that.
You don't pay, you go to jail.
감옥?
Oh well, what can I do? Here you are.
You purge
앞으로
yourself before
등짝
the law.
조심해라
But I'll
진짜.
be keeping an eye on you. You can be sure of that.
쌈놈의 새끼가 짠나게. 개바임. 그니까. 일단 우리 이틀 동안 시간 있으니까 딴 데 갔다 오자 이제. 여기 갔다 오기 전에 보고 먼저 해야 됐나? 벌써 밤이네? 방 삽니다.
God be with you.
Have you got a bed for the night?
I suppose I could find something. For how long?
How about if I pay you for several nights?
All right. Money up front, though.
비싼데?
It's quite a lot. Can we discuss the price?
250원은 200원 하죠?
Satisfied?
More.
완전 양아치네. 210원.
You'll like it here.
오케이.
Like sleeping on a cloud it is. Good luck.
I could do with a bite to eat.
배고파. 이거 하고 그다음에 우리 모아온 거 이거랑 머리통. 이거를 갖다 주면 되는 거겠지?
I've got them. 3 full outfits.
What? Everything?
그래, 다 구해왔다. 별거 아니지.
Whole bloody lot.
레벨 올랐다.
Let's see how you look in it. Bye.
뭐야, 이 밤에 가게? 괜히 밤에 건네섰나?
Oh. Is that it? It's a bit...
Ordinary?
Are you serious? I got it straight from the fucking humans.
Oh, it's not exactly, terrifying, is it?
It's about as frightening as my aunt's speckled hen.
They just don't look much like a cumin to me.
Have any of you actually seen a cumin?
What? Do you mean close up?
그니까.
Don't be daft.
Mirimir's
본 적도
described them
없는
many
놈들이.
times.
Everyone knows humans are monstrous. They're barbarians. Pagans.
Whereas you look like a little boy playing at soldiers. And just who the hell is Miramir?
He's a regular in my tavern. He works as a caravan guard, and he knows what he's talking about. He's been eye to eye with a human, and he's lived to tell the tale. You can ask him yourself.
Nah, what do they know?
Oi, Henry. Take that ridiculous thing off before anyone sees you, eh?
이놈들 어이가 없네. 아하, 지들 뭘 알겠어? 어? 그만이 내가 귀 뜯은 것만 해도 몇 갠데. 니들이 귀를 뜯어봤어? 뭘 해봤어?
How about a bit of...
Here, enjoy it.
오는데 밀 머시기. 너야? 너 지금 자러 가? 내일 아침에 얘기해야겠다. 일단 저도 방을 샀기 때문에 방이 어딘지 물어보고.
Here, enjoy it.
Where do I go to sleep?
On the upper floor of the inn. There's steps up to it outside. The second door. Take care.
배고파. 아, 아까 밤에 그 돈도 훔칠 걸 그랬나? 아, 돈도 못 훔친 게 조금 아쉽네.
Mother of God, you look like you've been assaulted.
나 왜 다 옷이 찢어져 있어? 이거 이제 수리 좀 하러 가야 되나? 얼굴 좀 씻자. 얼굴. 뭐야, 물통에 물이 없는데요?
I'm honored that a knight such as you takes an interest in me.
They tell me you've seen a lot of humans. They say you'd recognize one even in the dark.
I certainly would. Buy me a drink and I'll tell you stories that will make your hair curl.
그래요, 술 한 잔 사줘.
Thanks.
겨우
What's your
5원?
name anyway?
더 먹어. 알바야.
That's nothing to you.
Anyway, not long ago, I was escorting a goods caravan all the way from Vienna, when all of a sudden, a terrible storm came down. Hail, lightning, snow, the works.
Snow. In summer.
Don't interrupt. Well, where was I? Oh, that's right, the storm. We straight off the path. Couldn't see the ground beneath our feet. And all of a sudden, we heard singing. In the distance, we saw a fire
악마의 노래?
with malevolent creatures ranged around it, singing demonic songs.
꿈꾼 거 아니야?
These malevolent creatures didn't mind the snow. Wouldn't they have preferred to sing somewhere warm?
Be quiet. Anyway, as if in a trance, we walked towards the fire, and at that moment, we saw them. Were those hideous creatures monsters or demons, you ask? No. They were human. And a bunch of infants, crying and sniffling.
So, someone was feeling the cold. I'd have been shivering too. Snow doesn't do me any
시비
good,
거는
especially
중.
in summer.
And those devilish
이러다
creatures were
싸우겠다.
drinking the blood of babies and fornicating with she-devils. We stood there paralyzed with fear until I alone, managed to break out of the spell. I can tell you, I never ran so fast in my life. I was the only one to escape. Since that time, I've been able to do nothing but sit here. I can't work since that awful shock. I'm probably still under a spell.
Yeah, undoubtedly. Probably a spell of laziness. Listen, Millimere, what you just said is complete and utter bollocks from start to finish.
What the hell would you know about it, peasant?
I'm from fucking Scallis. I watched those bastards
기사로 안 보여?
kith and kin with my own eyes.
You might have said that before. I could have saved the yarn for someone who'd appreciate it.
죽을래?
Where did you hear this nonsense? Who's been spreading all these rumours about how frightening the humans look?
Oh, the people from around these parts. Bram, the charcoal burner told me about them. He lives in the woods near here. Then there's Olener, the wife of the Talmberg fisherman. And young Vashek, a stable boy at the stud
그래
farm.
뭐
in
이런
Wilshire.
소문은
He saw them too.
언제든지 생기는 거지 뭐.
Don't you start.
원래 그런
Oh,
거
well, I
아니겠어?
wouldn't mind a bite to eat, actually.
바색? 바색 아직 살아있나? 이거 뭐야? 브란이랑 올레나. 아 뭐 이거를 뭐 굳이 물어보면서 다녀. 바색. 올레나?
There. Satisfied?
God preserve you.
God be with
Good night. Can I do something for you?
They say you know about humans.
Fangs. They wear wolves' fangs to make themselves invisible in the dark.
성관리?
And they can creep around like beasts of prey as sneaky as death.
That was quick.
Fangs. Good luck then.
뭐야? 동물의 이빨을 구하세요. 늑대 성건니? 나 멧돼지 건 있을 텐데. 일단 체크. 아, 동물의 이빨은 있고 늑대 성건니를 구하세요는 선택이네. 나 늑대 한 번도 못 봤어. 늑대가 있나? 아니면 사야 되나? 이러고 이제 브란.
Yeah.
Yeah.
어디지? 여기 밑에네?
Hey, Henry's come to see us.
God save. What can I do for you? They say you know what humans look like.
I do. Once when I was going alone through the dark woods.
That's of no interest to me.
But...
Look, save the tall tales to impress the wenches. I'm not interested.
Well... They're decked out in raven feathers because...
So a black hen would do.
But that wouldn't have magical powers.
Right.
God be with you.
까마귀 기타에 약초상이 팔던데? 그것도 사는 건가? 아하. 그렇구만. 쓸데없는 짓을. 그리고 여기 갔다가
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
여기다.
God be with you. I hear you can tell me something about humans.
No, sir. My master whipped me for telling tales again. But really, it's all true.
I won't hit you. Just tell me, is it the truth?
Really, sir. I still see them every time I try to sleep.
Aha. Alright. So what do the humans wear?
They wear the skins of dogs hunted down in the night.
개 가죽?
So no weapon can hurt them.
Right. Thanks.
대답하는 거 봐. 안 믿어. 그냥 알겠습니다. 그러시겠죠. 이런 반응인데? 님들 잠깐만. 우리 여기 온 김에 말 바꿀까요? 여기 주인장 어디 계시지? 이게 아니고 마부가 따로 있을 텐데. 지금 퇴근하셨나? 어디 갔다 오시나? 원래 여기 있었는데. 좀만 기다려볼까? 온 김에 뭐 바꾸어 가면 좋을 것 같아. 근데 나는 성능보다는 좀 외형을 따져가지고 페가수스 아니면 딱히 끌리는 게 없긴 한데 갈색말 좀 너무 평범하지 않아? 근데 주인장 왜 안 와? 죽었나? 안 돼. 우리 물건 그렇게 훔친 적 없음. 그쵸? 훔쳐도 도적 거 훔쳤지. 뭐 없으면 다음에 하지 뭐. 다음에 시간 되면 사자. 그러면은 우리가 일단 구해야 될 게 많아. 뭐야? 여기 있는 거 아니야? 말 상인 지금 집 안에 있는 거 아니? 잠깐만. 아, 그런가? 그냥 아이콘인가? 야, 그러면은 가자. 야, 날씨 왜 이렇게 무섭냐? 자, 일단 늑대 송곳니? 이거는 무두장이 쪽 아니면 사냥꾼한테 가면 될 것 같은데. 늑대 송곳니랑 검은 깃털. 이건 약초상이 파는 거 본 것 같고. 아니면 선택인 거 보니까 이미 동물 이빨 하나 있어서 굳이 안 구해도 되는가 보다. 개 가죽. 밤에 개를 사냥해서 가죽 벗기기. 안 돼. 나 그렇게 못해. 그냥 파는 거 있으면 파는 거 사자. 어머, 왜 이렇게 잔인한 미션이 다 있어? 세상에. 자, 그러면은 여기도 말 상인이 있네. 사냥꾼. 여기 무두장이 있고. 약초 먼저 들렸다가 무두장이도 갔다가 그치, 저는 동물 죽이는 것보다 사람 죽이는 게 편합니다. 그건 맞는데? 부정 안 하는데? 내가 아까 어디 봤더라? 잠깐만, 길 잃었어. 그냥 눈에 띄는 거 갈까? 여기 약초? 그러면 여기까지 갔다가
Yeah.
여긴 뭐야? 어? 나 왜 여길 가고 있지? 아!
Yeah.
뭐야, 여기 무섭다. 공포게임 맵 같아. 어두울 때 보니까 무섭네.
Yeah.
God preserve you, good night.
뭐야? 하나씩밖에 안 팔아? 일단 뭐 2개 구했으니까 됐네요. 됐고, 댕댕이 가죽. 이거만 딱 갔다 오면 이틀은 지나 있겠는데? 바로 전쟁하러 가야 되나? 방을 다 연구임대 해놓길 잘했어.
God save. Good luck then.
고기가 좀 많이 차서 좋다. 자, 이제 됐으니까 무도장이한테 가서
야!
걔 가죽을 안 팔면 어떡하냐? 여기 거기네? 아들내미 죽은 허허.
I'm honored that a knight such as you takes an interest in me.
뭐야, 얘 완전 싸가지 없었는데 왜 이렇게 착해졌어? 있다. 개 하나 사고요. 팔만한 가죽이 없었구나. 이렇게 됐다. 어머, 기다리고 있대. 이거 하고 가도 되나?
How are you, Henry? Jesus Christ be praised.
일단 해보고 안 되면
I got fucking
불러오기.
Wonderful. Come with me. Been a pleasure.
What's taking them so long?
I really don't know.
Ready? Great. Now put it on.
Well, definitely an improvement.
That's good. That's really fucking good.
You don't think it's too much?
It's perfect. If I
이게
met you
뭐람?
tonight, I'd shit myself.
That's exactly what humans look like.
Says the man who's never seen one.
Well, I mean, that's exactly what people think humans look like.
Yep, it's not too bad. It's not too bad at all.
We're only just getting started.
오케이, 가보자. 설마 뭐 큰일 나겠어? 어디로 가야 되지? 이놈 저기 나가 있는데? 이렇게 사람들이랑 동떨어져 있으면은 살짝 얘기가 다르지.
What in God's name?
자, 반지로 어떻게 안 되겠습니까?
Is that some new
Hey,
kind
you!
of...
Stop that! Look out! A thief!
What the fuck?
아니, 저 아줌마 네가 훔쳐달라며. 안되겠다. 이거 나가서 동떨어져 있으니까 기절시키고 돈만 떼와야겠다. 괜히 반지까지 훔쳤네. 더 좋은 방법이 있는데 말이야. 뭐가 이렇게 무거운겨? 장비는 넣기 싫은데. 자, 이렇게 빨리 호다닥 달려가서.
Back trouble?
괜찮아, 죽이진 않을게요. 그럼 여기서 자고 일어나시면 됩니다. 오케이. 됐어요. 겨우 20원 때문에.
Jesus Christ be praised. How may
이
I serve you?
웃긴 놈.
I've got your coin for you. Though I have to say, robbing a wretch who doesn't look much better than you doesn't exactly fill me with pride.
Thank you 1,000 times. Keep half as a reward.
필요 없어.
Have you got something else for me?
For you, always. You brought me coin for food, but I'm cold, and I've no one to keep me warm at night.
같이 써줄
Sorry,
사람?
I can't do that for you. Unless you want me to steal a blanket.
내 거
for you.
왠지 다 훔쳐갈 빌인데.
But a lovely woolen shawl. My own. I was desperate, so I swapped
뭐야,
it
이거
for
개
some food.
꽃뱀년
And now
아니야.
I'm sorry I did. Get it back for me,
꺼져.
please.
I've decided I've done with stealing. Forever.
I bet you've said that before. Well, suit yourself. I'll find someone else.
그러십시오.
May the Lord watch over.
알아 하십시오. 바빠 죽겠구만. 그래서 우리 그 친구들 어떻게 됐지? 아, 일단 뭐 끝난겨? 돌아갈까 일단? 그치, 조금 생각했을 수도 있지. 테레사였다면은 뭐 좀 해줬을지도? 테레사 아직 뭐 별거 없던데 어차피. 그러니까 내가 바빠서 어차피 뭐 결혼이고 뭐고 그렇게까지 안 가 아직. 왔습니다.
Since Sir Divish's colours still aren't flying over Talmberg, I suppose we'll be attacking.
Just so. That István's a stubborn bastard.
All right, when do we start?
There's no reason to wait. Are you really ready? If you need to rest or anything, we can still wait.
쉬어야
You
하거나
won't have
다른
another
할 일?
chance until we've won the day.
와,
Or until your final rest.
I
잠깐만요.
have to deal with it first.
All right, but don't keep us waiting too long.
일단 뭐 약들은 다 맹들어 놨고
I
이거
found all of their
보고하고
campsites. The rest of the woods are clear.
That's a relief. Now let's relieve ourselves of this accursed Toth.
됐어. 난 됐어.
Are we
생각해보니까
prepared to lay
된 거 같아.
There's no reason to wait. You
Yeah.
won't have another chance until we...
Yes, sir.
I'm ready.
Glad to hear it. We're going to attack on two fronts. The north gate and the west wall, which will scale with ladders. The attack will be split into different stages. Taking the outer walls, the inner bailey, and finally the core of the castle and the tower.
How are we going to attack the gate?
무서워.
We'll try to do as much damage as we can with the trebuchet first. Keezer claims he can even hit it directly. Even if that's true, we'll have to charge through a downpour of enemy arrows all the way to the portcullis.
Portcullis?
Fortunately, it's wooden, so we'll be able to break it down. But dealing with the defense in the bailey won't be easy.
And what's the plan for attacking the west wall?
First, we have to get men to the wall with ladders, which is no easy matter under fire, so we'll need as many men covering them as possible. As soon as the ladders are in place, our foot soldiers will run up and try to scale the wall. Once a few of them get to the battlements, we should quickly gain the upper hand.
How will we take the battlements?
누가 눈치 없이 노래
Either by
부르나?
scaling the west wall, or our men at the gate will help. If they can break through, that is.
And the inner bailey?
That will be tough. Even if we get through the gate and into the outer bailey, we're still a long way from victory. The castle is designed so we'll be like hens in a coop to anyone with a bow on the inner battlements. We'll have to either fight our way through, or somehow get around them.
What about the living
빡세다.
quarters?
There, I'm worried most about the hostages. Once we're inside, Istvan will know defeat is
방마다
inevitable,
확인해야 된다.
but we'll still have to fight for each and every room.
I think I've heard everything I need to know.
Do you want to join the attack on the walls or on the gate? Remember, many of the
내가
scouts will
선택해야
follow
돼?
you. It could make a big difference.
I'll help with the attack on the
아,
walls.
다행이다.
I'm proud of you.
성벽.
You've changed from an insolent pup into a
알아서
tough,
선택하네.
reliable fighter. And as God is
내가
my
골라야
witness,
되는 줄
we
알았어.
will kick those whore sons' arses.
A village lad and an old soldier. This man must be shaking in his boots.
If he's not shaking, then he doesn't know what he's got coming. Just one last thing, though. No matter how good the plan is, something always gets fucked up. Keep your eyes open and take advantage of every chance. Help your comrades and don't go rushing in where you're outnumbered. We have to take the castle gradually, one position after another.
I'll remember that.
Good luck to you, stripling.
Good luck to you, old soldier.
간다. 와, 진짜 무섭다. 멋있다. 와. 와, 미쳤다. 또 가자. 지랄 말고 방패 들어와. 내가 먼저 가는 거야, 얘들아? 아, 진짜 잠깐만. 알았어. 가자! 얘들아! 가자! 혼자 가고 있을까봐 좀 떨었다. 어머! 놈 자식들! 어이구, 괜찮아? 아이고, 야, 대장을 찔러. 아이, 팀킬이 해봐, 잠깐만, 길막 하지 마. 아, 비켜, 그냥. 꺼져. 야, 길 막지 마, 꺼져. 가드. 아 아니네. 오케이 나이스. 얘들아 길이 어디? 오케이 글로 가. 나는 어디로 가는 거지? 방금 제대로 찔렀어, 그죠? 근데 잠시만요, 제가 길이 좀 어려워가지고. 저 일로 가는 게 맞나? 아, 그냥! 오케이. 그냥 가면 돼, 이제. 아, 비켜! 다 나와! 나이스. 나이스. 뒤찌르기. 아! 난 잠깐 뭐가 적이고 뭐가 우리 팀인지 조금 어렵다. 뭐야? 영사 마무리. 애들 따라가. 아니다, 저 다구라는 거다. 그럼 우리 올라갑니다. 올라가는 게 아닌가? 아직 공격이 안 끝났나? 죄송한데 다들 가만히 있지 말고 그 애들이 어디 남아있는지 좀 알려주시겠어요? 야, 겨우 이거 놔두고 뭐해 지금? 어? 아 잠깐만 얘들아, 스태미나. 야, 여기 애들 다 죽었다. 내가 아까 여길 왔어야 했는데 안 와서 애들 다 죽고 5명이 남아있네. 좀 많네. 자, 나 천천히 데리고 가. 자, 잠깐만 밀지 마. 있어봐. 도와줘! 아무도 없어? 이거. 야, 이거 망했다. 한 놈 있다. 너 도와줄게. 조금만 도와준다면 우리 이거 해낼 수도 있어. 아야. 아니면 다시 하면 되지 뭐. 전쟁만 한 30번은 다시 한 사람이야. 이거 뭐 2번 정도야. 뭐 하면 되지. 이 자식 좀 싸우는 놈인가? 마지막 한 놈. 됐다. 뭐야? 아직 살아있어? 왜 이렇게 일사불란하게 댕겨? 뭐야? 무슨 일이야? 왜? 뭐? 가자. 된 거 같아. 아직인가? 잠깐만, 여기 아직 남아있는 놈이 있긴 한가 본데? 올라가 볼까? 안쪽 성벽 방금 갔잖아. 거의 끝이었는데? 이거 말고? 뭐 여기 더 안 해? 남조대인가? 아 저기 있다. 어씨. 애들 생겼어. 와씨. 야 나 죽되는 줄 알았네. 무한 찌르기 새끼야. 벌집 구멍 마냥. 뒤에 두 놈 있었는데 왜 어디 갔지? 죽었나? 잠깐만. 데리고 가. 뒤로 후진하면서. 일단 괜찮아. 탄약은 이미 먹어놨어. 조금씩 또 찰 거야. 덜 맞기만 하면 돼. 야금야금 찔러. 나이스. 천쟁이라고 이거는. 소드 마스터. 아까 직권 줄 알고 오더라고.
We should give the order.
Let's see if Istvan Toth can worm his way out of this
근데
one.
냄새 맡고 이제 안 오면.
Tempt fate, Hanish.
초코 냄새.
Istvan! It's over! You want us to come and get you?
야 설마.
Wouldn't advise that.
진짜 갔나?
Your friend Divish wants
아니다.
to see his wife alive again.
And Sir Radzig? Are both hostages unharmed?
For now, Hanush, unless circumstances change.
Well, I'm glad to hear it. My guest is also safe and sound, but he's also quite keen to go home. I imagine you feel the same way. It's been a long time since you warmed yourself at your own hearth.
I'm in no hurry. I've plenty of supplies here, grand view and excellent company. What more could I want?
Your freedom!
Freedom? Freedom to get an arrow in the back?
Sir, you're all noblemen here, all bound by honor. I give you my word as a knight and lord, and that of my companions. If you release Lady Stephanie and Sir Radzig, you may leave the castle with your men and go on your way unharmed.
And just how far will we get? What good will it do me if your men attack us in the woods
거기는
instead of
알바야?
here?
If you give me your word of honor that you will leave and never return, I promise you safe passage to the boundary of this fiefdom. What happens after that is up to you and the will of God Almighty.
Very well then, but I want a small safeguard. I'll give you her ladyship.
설마.
But Radzig comes with me. I'll release him in Skalitz.
Out of the question! Is our word not good enough for you?
Is mine not good enough for you? I swear I'll release him when I get to a safe distance.
I'll go with him, Hanush. Let the Lady Stephanie have her freedom now.
Father!
Don't worry, son. I trust Lord Toth's self-interest more than his word. He wouldn't be fool enough to harm me.
If you're certain, Radzig.
Prepare horses and supplies, and tell your men to pull back. We'll come down.
이거
You heard him.
진짜
Get to
보내나?
work. And any man who breaks this truce answers to me.
So, are you really going to let them go?
My word is my bond, Henry.
He's a cutthroat and a liar. Good men are dead because of him. What's to stop us from skewering him as soon as he sets foot outside?
Our honor.
If you let him go, he'll do the same again. Or worse.
God's justice will find him. Then, you'll get a taste of my mace.
If we break our word of honor, we have none. And without honor, we are nothing. Never fear. Your father will be all right.
We'll hunt down those vermin yet.
Bring the horses.
Here she is, as I promised. Not a hair on her head harmed.
Divish,
다행이다.
Stephanie.
forgive me, husband. I'm sorry
For what?
for letting them into the castle.
Come now, my dear. You're not to blame.
I didn't know who he was. He said he was your friend.
Never mind. Did he hurt you?
No.
I hope your word can be trusted.
Certainly more than yours.
If everything goes as agreed, I'll set Radzig free in Skalitz. If anyone tries to follow us, I'll kill him.
We won't.
My apologies for keeping you from your father, but you'll see each other soon enough. Oh, I almost forgot. Your sword. I expect you'll want it back after all the trouble.
그래.
Actually, you know what? I think I'll keep it
오!
as a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you.
I look forward to it.
와, 진짜 죽이고 싶다. 그니까. 그니까. 와. 진짜 속에서 방금 끌어올랐어. 와.
They really are heading for Skalitz. Mount up, Henry.
You've heard what he'll do if we follow them.
We're not going to follow them. We just have to collect your father. Or do you want him to walk back here when they release him?
쫓아가? 그래도 되는 거 맞나, 진짜? 어머. 어머, 아파, 뒤짐. 그리고 아까 왜 화면이 잠깐 빨갛지? 이러고 있었네. 전혀 몰랐어. 출혈은 없군요. 오케이.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is quite a turnaround, isn't it?
What do you mean?
How long have we known each other? A few weeks?
한스가 좀 얄미운 스타일이긴 한데 진짜 괜찮은 친구야. 진짜로. 뭔가 좀 잘난 척만 좀 할 뿐이지.
What should I say to him?
좋은
Don't
친구랄까?
worry. It'll come to you. You'll see.
Well, I just hope he'll be there. Alive.
Yeah.
잠깐만. 탕약. 하나 더.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
a noble, right?
Yes, so am I.
Sir Radzig will be there.
Yeah.
나 너무 무서워.
What will you do now?
Not long ago, I only made plans 3 days ahead at most. Maybe I really could do something for Rattay and its people.
Yeah.
Something really big. But there'll be plenty of time for that later.
들킨 건 아니겠지? 뭐야, 같이 가는 애들 많네?
There's no sign of them. Move on.
살아있다.
I'm glad to see Istvan kept his word, sir.
Not half as glad as I am, Your Grace.
Well, we kept our word too. And now Toth has had his head start and he's fair game. Which way do they go?
To the north, but I would be careful, Sir Hans.
Fear not, Your Grace. I have twice as many men as he. Well, I won't keep you any longer. I'm sure the two of you have a lot to say to each other. Let's go!
You all right, Father?
I am. They treated me quite decently. Although they did steal my horse, so I'll have to go back on foot.
It looks like it's all over.
By a
다행이다.
long shot.
이제
It won't be over until
복수가
we get this
문제네.
mess cleared up.
And catch that bastard. How could we let him go?
Would you rather we killed him? Even if it meant Lady Stephanie and I died too?
No, of course not. But what was to stop us from killing him after the exchange?
Honor?
Honor?
If the word of honor of a nobleman could not be trusted, then he would never have agreed to the exchange.
And where's the honor in abandoning your son?
그래.
You know how it is. We were young.
일단 절 버린 아버지지 않습니까?
Happened. And I couldn't marry a commoner. Then your father, Martin, came along and took care of both of you.
He knew it.
What? That I was your father? Certainly. He was a great man. He took you as his own. And always kept an eye on you. Of that you can be sure.
I know so little about his past.
He told you nothing? Oddly enough, even though you don't have his blood, you're very like him. When he was around your age, he became bored of his trade and set out to see the world. He lived through many adventures, even fought in a war.
In a war?
근데 엄청
Yes, in
잘
Poland, I
싸우던데 아빠.
And I don't think he cared much for it.
That's why he wanted me to stay at home.
He spent some time in Prague, then settled in Kuttenberg. But it seems he quarreled with someone there and finally ended up here. You know the rest.
I loved him, but even so, I somehow always had a feeling I didn't quite fit in.
It was in your blood, I suppose.
I lost the one thing I had left from him. Your sword.
Ah, the sword. It's not my sword. It's yours.
그럼 더 가지러 가야지.
For a moment there, it was so near, yet so far. Oh, well, it can't be helped.
It was almost within my grasp, but just then I had something else on my mind.
Well, I think we may yet have a chance to get it back. This business with Toth is not yet over, unfortunately.
That's a chance I'd welcome. Not just to get the sword, but that bastard Istvan too. And then I'll find that German whoreson who torched Skalitz, and I'll slay him with it. I'll never forget his face. Or his name. Marquardt von Aulitz.
Those are noble intentions, son. But don't forget there are other things in this world that are worth living for.
Like what?
Look around you. Blue skies overhead, green grass underfoot, beautiful girls. Good wine, a few good friends, and a fine steed under your backside. Those are things worth living for. Though I can't deny that swine who killed your mother must pay for what he did. It is better not to dwell too much on that at the cost of those other things. On the subject of steeds, I think we'll have to ride like the Knights Templar.
How's that?
2 up. One day I'll tell you how they got their seal. You can take the front. It's like I always imagined it would be, teaching my boy to ride. Although it would be better if you were a little smaller. My word, it's all go today, isn't it? Who this is?
뭐야?
I think I know.
아,
It's Margrave Jobst.
깜짝이야.
King's cousin? I wonder what he wants. I guess we'll find out soon enough.
또 큰일 나는 줄 알고. 쿠키. 분위기 봐.
You're doing well, son.
아빠.
Father. Come now. You know who sired you.
That doesn't matter now. I miss you, Amar. I miss you very much.
You'll be fine. We're proud of you.
For what? I let you down. I lost the sword. I let that bastard get away.
Don't be so hard on yourself. There was nothing you could have done to save us. And someone has to live and carry the torch. As for the sword, it's just a thing.
You didn't want me fighting. Now look at me.
Standing up to evil isn't the same as sowing its seeds. You did what was right. I have to leave you now.
Oh, please.
You know I can't stay.
Will I ever see you again?
God knows. Make her proud.
Don't go.
너무 슬픈데.
Don't go. No. What on earth were you dreaming about? I couldn't wake you, and it's well past dawn. Sir Radzig wants you at the upper castle. The lords are in council with Jobst.
Right. I'll go straight away. What is it?
It's just... I don't know how to address you anymore. All of a sudden you're Sir Radzig's son, hobnobbing with lords and ladies. And here's me, as common as muck.
Oh, give over, you idiot. Do I look like a lord to you?
Not really. You're as much a lord as I am a nun, and I've never looked good in a habit.
Get out of here! Or I'll have you clapped in the stocks.
여기가 내 새로운 방인가 봐. 에필로그가 있네? 와. 요프스트 변경백을 만나세요. 진짜 해자 게임이긴 하네.
야.
뭐야? 이게 로딩이 좀. 어서 오세요. 굿밤. 에필로그는 오늘 안에 끝날까? 아니면 오늘 야간 달려버리기? 좀 짧겠지, 에필로그니까?
Ah, Hal. Are you going to the meeting with Margrave Jobst as well?
I am. What about Istvan? I assume
that we didn't catch him? No. Because if we had, you'd be the first one to know. Have no fear. We'll get him eventually.
I hope you're right.
그니까 레데리가 에필로그 길었잖아. 좋은 부분이 그죠? 일단 한번 보자.
My lords, Christ's blessings on you all.
And on you, Lord Capon.
And this is my son, Henry.
새로운
I
인물이
didn't know
있네.
you had a son, Sir Redzig.
It came as a bit of a surprise to young Henry, too.
This gentleman here is John II of Liechtenstein, a member of my council.
I'm honored, gentlemen.
Come join us. Margrave Jobst was just about to tell us the reason for his visit. Your Grace?
I'm sure we're all agreed, Your Graces, that all this unrest must come to an end. This kingdom needs a king.
The question is, which king?
My cousin, Wenceslas IV, who is being held in captivity.
지금
I have to
구하자는
confess,
거야?
my lord, that your answer surprises me a little. If I'm correctly informed, until recently you sided with your other cousin, Sigismund.
That I cannot deny, and I have always stated my position plainly. But times have changed.
How have they changed, Your Grace?
Sir, there is one thing on which we undoubtedly concur. That King Wenceslas, unfortunately, did not inherit his father's
그치.
gift for
방탕하게
government.
놀기만 하고.
Sadly, his failures have cost Bohemia, the nobles, and our whole Luxembourg family a great deal of money and effort.
How did the king let it go so far, damn it?
It's in his temperament. He cares only for wine, women, and the hunt. A king, in fact, who never wanted to be king.
Then why didn't he just let his brother have the crown?
Young sir, the crown weighs heavy when there are duties to be performed, but to surrender it means giving up great privileges too.
But he did surrender power to his brother. When things started getting out of hand, Wenceslas appealed to Sigismund for help in restoring order.
What you're saying, Wenceslas has invited him here?
This is starting to make my head spin.
Actually, it makes sense when you think about it. Sigismund wanted to re-establish the power of the whole House of Luxembourg. He thought if he helped Wenceslas win the imperial crown, in return his brother would help him become the king of the Romans, and leave the actual reign of Bohemia and the empire to him. Sigismund would govern, while Wenceslas could carry on doing what he was best at, enjoying the life of the imperial court.
Why wasn't Wenceslas crowned Holy Roman Emperor long ago? He was already elected King of the Romans. All he had to do was go and let the Pope put the damn imperial crown on his head.
Who knows? Maybe he'd prefer hunting and consorting with bathhouse wenches to spending time with the Pope.
Well, so would I must admit.
Sigismund's plan seemed sound enough, but it didn't quite work out, did it?
It worked for a while. He and his brother reached an agreement. Sigismund took over administration of the kingdom and began planning Wenceslas's journey to Rome for the imperial coronation. But then Wenceslas realized he would just be a puppet with a crown.
I must say, Margrave Jobst, Wenceslas and Prokop behave rather like naughty children in need of a good clout about the ears.
Sigismund would agree. He was already planning his rule of Bohemia, and all of a sudden, the rug was pulled from under him. I'd say he lost his patience and decided he'd drag Wenceslas to the coronation kicking and screaming if he had to. Just like a naughty child, as you say.
So he abducted him and your brother Prokop too, if I heard correctly.
Correct.
And you helped him do it, if I heard correctly.
Yes, your graces, it's true. I was there when Sigismund abducted Prokop. I thought
처음에 이제
everything
그러기
could
위해서
somehow be settled, that we
도와줬는데
could make my brother see sense. But Sigismund just wanted to put an end to the dispute once and for all, whatever the cost. There was nothing I could do to stop him. And that's one of the reasons why I'm here. The worst of it is that it was all for nothing. Instead of putting a stop to the revolt, it escalated it, and the result is this chaos we have today.
That's true enough, sir. But I must admit now, I'm not sure what your position is. The king is incompetent, but we must protect him?
The simple truth, gentlemen, is that for all of Wenceslas's faults, we have no one else.
So we'll have to make do with his idleness.
People like him, though.
But what can we do now? Sigismund has the League of Lords behind him. Otto von Bergholf, Heinrich von Rosenberg.
The situation has gotten completely out of control. Now even the nobles of the League of Lords are realizing that Sigismund wasn't the right choice.
So now Berghof is on your side? Are we to assemble an army together with him and face Sigismund on the field of battle?
We're not in Hungary now. Such affairs may be settled elegantly, without unnecessary hostilities or expenses. I have negotiated an alliance with the Hungarian bishops, the Polish, and of course the Czech nobility, against Sigismund. Every day he is losing the ground under his
어제 어벤져스들 여기 다 모여 있긴 한데 과연?
What kind of help, though? Sigismund has a massive army, and Rosenberg, Berghof, and Prague are behind him. Do you have an army you could face him with?
But that's not what I mean at all. There's been a revolt against Sigismund in Hungary, partly due to my efforts, and now he'll have to choose whether he wants to gain the Bohemian crown, which is a very risky enterprise, or hold on to the Hungarian one. He can't have both. And there's a tough struggle awaiting him in Hungary. I'm not sure he'll win, and Rosenberg and Berghof know it too. They're not stupid. If the Bohemian nobility stands together, they will turn.
We are men of little consequence, Margrave. Radzig here lost everything because of his alliance with Wenceslas. Sir Divish came within a hair of the same fate. Even Rattay is defenseless against Sigismund and the League of Lords.
What's more, your grace, King Wenceslas languishes in captivity in Vienna. He can't rule too well from there.
문제가
And what do
많네.
you propose? To sit with your arms folded till the Bohemian lands are turned to ashes like Skalitz? We have to put a stop to this senseless war.
And do you know, sir, what the true position of the League of Lords is?
I'm not on the best of terms with them at this moment, so you'll have to ask them yourselves.
Yes. Why not? I'll go and visit Bergov at his castle and we'll see what he tells me.
You know, that's not such a bad idea, young sir.
True. Though a little risky.
그러면 나도
Bergov
같이
would harm a blue-blooded envoy. And you can find out what he has to
가면
say
되나?
about developments and what the League of Lords is planning. Then we'll decide what to do next.
I'll help you compose a letter to him.
I'd like Henry to come.
아 역시
Why not? He's proven himself an able investigator, and he'll also be a good bodyguard if anything should happen.
And I'll send Sir John here to Kuttenberg to be my eyes and ears there. I believe both your reports will help us get a better grip on the situation.
When can you set out?
Just as soon as I've packed my things.
Excellent. Margrave Jobst and I will draft the letter. Get ready, and we'll meet back here.
재밌겠는데?